Good morning, guys. Welcome to another vlog. Today is Monday again. I don't know what I'm doing with all these Monday vlogs, but here we are. Enzo and I, what are we on the hunt for, Enzi? Hot Wheels. We're going into Enzo's room to find, let's turn the light, actually let's open the shutter. I haven't been into your room yet because we were a little bit late getting up this morning and getting everything ready for school. The end of term madness has started. You know, if anyone's got kids, you'll know. The end of term is just crazy, like summer term events and activities and all that stuff. You found a car?
Yeah, but...
Anyway, I'm going to sit on Enzo's bed just for a second and tell you.
I need a wee wee.
Let's go. Back in the room. So anyway, yeah, today is Monday. My kind of day with Enzo. It's not a day off because we have our like beginning of the week catch up, which I shared basically most of it last week. So I didn't vlog that today because I thought otherwise it's going to be really repetitive. But we've been to swimming, we've had our RJ catch up, and we've just had lunch. I'm actually starting
Mom,
this. It's 12:30 now. Oh, you
my
found your Paw Patrol watch.
No,
I know it's a Hot Wheels watch.
It's my one.
Oh, it's yours, yeah. And it has the, doesn't it have the, has the light.
Yeah, and it changes colour.
Whoa, look at that.
Can I put it on?
You put it, of course you can put it on. That's what it's there for. So Enzo and I today are on a garden mission. We're going to the garden centre, aren't we, Enzo?
Yeah.
We're going to go and look for hydrangeas because those of you who follow me on Instagram might have seen we spent the weekend doing lots of stuff in the garden. And to be really honest, I'm not a big gardener. I know nothing about gardening. I'm not going to even pretend because I know gardening content is it's a whole thing. I'm not there. I'm not that gal. However, our garden always gets a lot of attention from you guys, a lot of questions about the garden. And honestly, I don't share a lot of it, not because I don't want to, but honestly because I am not super green fingered. We've had a gardener since we've lived in this house. We used to have two gardeners, one day a week, who used to come and do all of the gardens and kind of the grounds around our house. And actually we lost one of them. Well, I didn't lose him. One of them left last autumn. And actually it's been fine up until the last few weeks when obviously spring, summer, everything starts growing like crazy. So Mike and I have ended up spending a lot more time in the garden the last kind of month or so. Mike especially. Whoa! Show everybody on the video. Say, look at my bone shaker. Is he your favourite? Smash! And Mike and I have spent a lot more time in the garden. I've got a lot more involved in the garden. And actually, as a result, we've become way more passionate about our garden. So I will show you a bit more of the garden and of what we've been doing in this vlog. I know a lot of you are always kind of keen to see it. But we're actually starting to kind of...
He's not the winner.
Should we have a little snooze? It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Monday afternoon snooze. Right, I'm going to make this bed anyway, and I'm going to show you the area downstairs that we are busy redoing, but also what we're going to do to it. Right, come on. Take those shoes off the bed. Am I making the bed with you in it? On my hand? Hey, the ground span. Make this bed. I don't think so. Also, before I go, I wanted to hop in here and tell you about something else I've been using this week, which genuinely, I couldn't believe the timing of this, because in last week's vlog I was talking about how much of a bugbear it is for me that skincare ingredients are not replicated in body care ingredients. A lot of it's sensorial, it's scent related, yes, hydration, but really it's not taken that seriously when compared to skincare. Obviously, we're all concerned about delaying signs of aging with skincare. Why is it ignored so much in our body? Anyway, it's something I spoke about in last week's vlog, and then weirdly enough, Lucy, who you guys know, who's been my manager slash work wife for the last 10 plus years, you guys know Lucy by now, sent me a message and said, E45 have reached out about working with you on their new range. E45 is genuinely a brand that I use for myself and my family all the time. I have eczema issues. For dry skin, their hand cream is the bomb. Their bath products are also really, really good. Anyway, so E45, I was like, yes. And she was like, it's body care. I was like, She's like, no, this body care is literally made for you. She was like, you need to read the press release because these products like have your name on them. I was like, okay, fine. Anyway, so it's called Hydrocell by E45. And there's 3 products in the range. I'm going to talk about my favorite one, but I'll also tell you about the others as well, because quite frankly, They're excellent and they're really, really affordable. It's E45, so they're obviously available on the high street and they perform because it's E45, but they also have mega skincare ingredients in them. So like a few brands do this, okay? But most of them are the higher end brands. This is my personal favorite. This is the Glow Body Serum Spray, the most gorgeous delivery, but it also has vitamin C and niacinamide. So the whole basis of this range is that it's encouraging your skin to produce more of its own hyaluronic acid. So you've got those skincare ingredients working, but it's also promoting your skin actively hydrating itself from within. The vitamin C one is obviously focusing on skin brightness and glow, even skin tone, exactly what you want for the summer months when your skin is on show. But what is a game changer for me about this one personally is the texture of it. So it is, as the name would suggest, it's a spray-on serum. It is like the lightest weight, most quickly absorbed, super, super hydrating texture. It feels like a dream. I cannot wait to take this on holiday and use it in the heat because it is so refreshing, so cooling. Obviously, vitamin C is an antioxidant. It's really beneficial to use it when you are spending time in the sun, as well as sunscreen, obviously. Amazing. And then the other two, this is the Smooth, salicylic acid and PHA, helps gently exfoliate and smooth. This is a lotion, which obviously has chemical exfoliants in it. So if you suffer from chicken skin bumps on your upper arms, if you suffer from really dry skin on your lower legs, I'm gonna be using this on my lower legs. It's not only gonna be chemically exfoliating and really giving you that like kind of noticeable, smoother, more hydrated skin, but it is so hydrating again and really cooling to apply. And last but not least is the peptide one. So this is the Firm Body Gel Cream. Don't let gel put you off because it really is a stunning texture as well. This is the multi-peptide. So this is to help with skin elasticity, plumpness, juiciness, all the reasons why you would use peptide on your face, on your body. This is the texture of it. So yes, it is kind of gel-like, but it isn't a gel in the traditional sense. They just all melt into the skin. This is the skincare range for those of you who do not like messing around with faff with body care. You want it to work, you want it to have proven, trusted ingredients, and you want it to be a delight to use. Anyway, I'll put a link to all of these below. Like I said, absolute game changer. Loving it. This is the area that we are currently giving a little bit of a makeover to. This is our patio area right outside our kitchen doors. And honestly, we have done very, very little to this since we moved into this house. I wish I had done a before video because we're kind of halfway through, but you're gonna have to imagine it. Basically, this terrace has 4 holes in it. You can see one here. And in them, they had planted these geranium bushes, which look like this. Now, this is a small one. The ones that we've taken out, I don't hate these plants, by the way. I'd say June, July into August. These look like weeds, genuinely giant weeds. So I don't mind them. Like this one here is going to stay where it's in the border. But we're planting hydrangeas into these spaces instead of having the geraniums, and we've started with this one. So we've done one. I'm super happy with it. Obviously this is going to grow. These were the biggest ones we could find as well, by the way. But just hello Vicky, just to premise, my finger looks so weird. Like, what is going on here? It's just a normal finger, I promise, but look at that. It looks so strange. We could only find 2 of these plants, so we're on the hunt for more large hydrangea bushes. We bought these in 25-litre tubs, and for some reason online they are super expensive. Anyway, so these are going in. We're also going to clean and regrout the terrace, which we've already like pulled all the existing grout out. It will need like doing again and cleaning again before everything goes back into place. I would love to change this furniture. We've had this furniture for 13 years, I believe. It was in our old house as well. But that's not something we're going to do immediately because garden furniture is so expensive. And quite frankly, I'd love to have beautiful, chic, teak garden furniture. But it's really expensive and it also doesn't weather that well. This stuff is like fake rattan woven plastic, basically. But it still looks pretty good and it's 13 years old. So like, I don't really want to get rid of it, even though I don't really love it, because it is very, very practical. Also getting rid of these planters, which I just personally don't love. I think they're really dated. We're going to move them to somewhere else in the garden. And we've had a huge cutback of this. This bush is rosemary. Like, we have more rosemary than you could shake a stick at. So we cut that back yesterday, as well as deadheading the peony bush, which was long overdue and actually looks much smarter now. And then this area, I don't know how much I've really shown this, but this is our pizza oven area that you guys will see in content every now and again. So we have our barbecue here. We have the fire pit, which was Mike's 40th birthday present from me. And then we have the pizza oven. I also quite wanted to change the planting in this area behind the seat here, because we initially planted lavender. It's been there for maybe 5 years now. It's getting a little bit woody, a little bit overgrown. The chairs are kind of in the way at the moment as well, but I also really want to cut back this holly bush quite significantly because it's just not very pretty in comparison to what we could have planted in here. We've got an absolute mess of crazy massive roses. Obviously the wall here also has been repaired because the render was all coming off, so that's been patched up. That's being painted in July. But it's all kind of a little bit mismatched here. Anytime we would be sitting out here, it would obviously be summer or spring. And like a big holly bush is not really the vibe that you want to be sitting next to. So that's the mission for today. We're on the hunt for hydrangeas, as well as just keeping Enzo entertained. Are you ready to go, buddy? Yeah? Should we go? This is a very impressive train track, my boy. I love it.
Well, I still need
Do you think we should pack it up to make sure that Vicky doesn't chew it while we're gone?
Oh, but then I wouldn't know how to build it.
Okay, we'll leave it out. It's a little risky business, but we'll leave it out. Stolen Mike's car because we are definitely not getting giant plant pots in my mini. You found polos. Do you like polos?
Yeah.
They're not too spicy?
They're
A little bit spicy? Can I have one? Can I have one?
They're a bit minty.
A bit minty. But I like minty.
And you have one.
Can I try one? You have a whole pack. I haven't had a polo in a long time. Mike drives like this. No, honestly, this is like, I'm changing it to my driving position, which is like very relaxed, lean back. Mike drives like far away from the steering wheel, but like lean forward. Thank you. Retro. Enzo's fallen asleep. I swear to God, this boy is starting school in September and he's going to be the kid at the back of the class falling asleep in the reading corner. I just know it because the boy loves an afternoon nap. He hasn't like officially had an afternoon nap or like officially needed an afternoon nap in well over a year. He's about to turn 4, but he just loves it. He just loves a nap and it doesn't affect him going to bed either. He's a sleepy boy. Anyway, I need to find my lip balm. I went to take a massive bite out of my wrap that I was having at lunch yesterday, and has anyone else put their lip balm in a pot on like this so you don't have to put your finger in it? You look weird like you're eating it, but I'm not. But it works. I went to take a massive bite out of my wrap yesterday and I obviously had dry lips and my lips just split in 3 places as I opened my mouth to like take a bite. So frustrating. Anyway, seeing as Enzo's asleep, I'm going to give him a few more minutes because I've just been listening to the news on the way here. Obviously, this got announced this morning and I found out this morning, but just taking some time to digest it about the social media ban for kids. And I'd be really interested to know how you guys feel about it because as a parent, I'm super anti my children, especially River because she's older. Enzo's obviously little, so he's not really aware of social media yet anyway. But River, over the years, has had, obviously she doesn't have her own accounts, but like I'll let her look at content on Instagram or let her look at content on TikTok sometimes. And I genuinely see her turn into like non-communicative, grumpy, like all of the emotions just from watching short form content for a short period of time. And as somebody who does social media for a living, this is kind of strange because obviously I love social media. I've made my kind of career out of social media, but it's very clear to me that it is damaging for children. And actually some of the podcasts that I've listened to over the past few years show that actually it is damaging the way that their brains receive and process dopamine as human beings is damaged by the instant dopamine hit that social media gives them. Anyway, I think we all kind of know that, right? And I feel like as parents, we all know social media is not really a place for kids. So it's really interesting to me that they have banned most social media platforms for kids under 16. If you're not based in the UK, this might not have been big news where you are, but they've effectively banned it. It's coming into effect next spring. I just find this really interesting because for me, it's a tricky one to know how this will be implemented, how it will be enforced, and whether or not it's more or less down to the parents to kind of fully enforce. Obviously, like, it's always down to the parents and people who are like only blaming the social media companies. Obviously, there is accountability to be taken there, but I do think at the end of the day, like, as a parent, you have to be involved in kind of making your child aware of safety on the internet and how to use the internet, and, you know, at some point they have to learn that as well, so it's all part of that learning process. But I feel a bit apprehensive, this having been quite pro this whole movement. I didn't think it would happen, and that was actually, I got invited to go into Parliament last year to hear about how they were changing the Online Safety Act. At the time I vlogged it, if you guys remember. And when I went in for that, the minister that we met as part of that whole kind of experience and kind of press activity for the government was quite anti-banning in the way that Australia had banned. I do think it is going to be a big question of how on earth do you implement this, and most of the time, how do you navigate the fact that most of the time, by the time the children get to 16, I'm not talking about children River's age, because when they're that young, it's quite an easy thing to not let them have social media because you are with them most of the time and you are more tech savvy than they are, and you are in control of most of their kind of environments that they're going to be in, you know about. Whereas when they get to 16, it's a totally different kettle of fish. Between 13 and 16, I feel like children are most likely, unless you've got really tech savvy parents, most likely more tech savvy than their parents. So, and even for me, like, as somebody who works in social media, I genuinely think my nephew, who is 15, turned 16 this summer, is way more tech savvy than I am. It will be really interesting to see how it plays out. Overall, I think it's really positive, and I'm happy that there has been such an extreme acknowledgement of the fact that social media is terrible for children's mental health. It just is. It's terrible for adults' mental health in ways. Like, it's brilliant in so many other ways, but I think as an adult, even at times, you know, it's hard to navigate. I'm glad my kids are young enough to have some time to see how this will play out, because for parents who have children who are currently 14, 15, that is going to be hard work. Anyway, let's go and find some hydrangeas. I've got to wake this boy up now though, and he is sleepy. Jackpot team. We've got a very sleepy boy, but we also have many hydrangeas. So nice. Let's see if we can find a bigger pot, Enzi. They actually have two of exactly what I want, but they are not looking in very good nick. So frustrating. So the hydrangeas we're not giving, but we do have some lupins, which I'm very excited about, and tons of salvia. And Enzo chose the rose. Why did you go for this colour, Enzi? What does it remind you of? He was very determined that he wanted an orange one. One of our roses up the side of our walls has died, so we are replacing it. I'm not sure how much more I can fit in this trolley, Enzo. This escalated quite fast. The last thing I wanted to find, Enzo, was strawberry plants. Do you think we can find some? Because all of our strawberries died. Have you found a friend, Enz?
I found him.
Oh,
He's just a statue.
He is a statue. Do you know how much money he is? He's £500.
Mum, this is a hard shell.
It is a hard shell. Is he a Ninja Turtle?
No, just a tortoise.
Come on, let's go find some strawberries. Oh, Enzi, we found your spot. Look at the house, the watermill. Oh my gosh, look at these otters. What do you think Daddy would think if we came back with one of these? Would he like it? Or would he call us silly billies?
I like it.
He'd like it.
Why is it coming into that hole?
Why is it going in the hole? Yeah, because it gets, and then it sucks it back up and feeds it out the top again.
And why is it going through
It goes round and round and round. They're making flour or something in there. Come on, you. Guys, true story about our strawberries, replacing them all, because a sheep got into our garden last summer and ate them all off, and they've never grown back. Sad times. We're going to change that. Why does every garden centre have, like, the best toy section on the planet? And then we get what have you found? Oh, they're awesome. You've got one. Which one do you have? You have the T-Rex?
I have this.
Oh, they're pretty cool. Mike is going to think I have lost my mind. The boot looks pretty. Mike is back and he's filled the back of his trailer. We are doing some not quite midnight gardening, but the kids are in bed. So I thought, why not? 9:30 p.m. Let's work out where these bad boys are going. Can I hop on the back? Hang on. This is the way to travel, guys. I'm not usually holding a vlog camera at the same time. Onwards, Captain! Are you coming, crazy girl? The moment of truth.
What do you reckon?
It's actually much bigger than the other one.
Yeah. Hey, what, Weena had to live Monday night. Just wild. I spoke
Living
to a
it up,
friend
baby.
earlier, and I was like, he was like, "What did you do?" I went, "Well, over the weekend." I was like, "Well, we went to Burford Garden Centre to get some plants." He went, "You sound 85."
So it's at this point Mike thinks that I'm totally nuts because this bed, which is around our pizza oven, so jam-packed full of this lavender that we put in 5 or 6 years ago, and it's just gone very woody and is taking up lots of space. This rosemary bush, still just absolutely enormous. I really want to put some colour into this area because if we ever have people over in the summer and we're barbecuing, this is where we sit, and I want it to look magical. We have this foxglove that's popped up out of nowhere here. I want to plant more of these in white, and I want to put lots of different pink and purple salvia. They seem to just disappear into this foresty jungle of a situation, but I've also popped some lupins in the front there. And our gardener is coming tomorrow, so I need to talk to him about how well this will all fit together because I don't know what I'm doing and he does. He's worked in our garden for much longer than we've lived here, so he kind of knows everything about this garden. But doesn't this look pretty and just very cozy, and just I'm loving it. And then on this end we need more of these. This is what I'm thinking with foxglove, salvia, maybe a couple more lupins here, and then back into the lavender, and see if we can maybe cut it back and pop a few things in between. But then here, I think this is the vibe we want to go for in some arrangement. I've put these back in, and I'm going to get some more for the front of the house because I think they look really nice with these. And it's kind of like a top and tail situation. These will be a bit more spread out, and then we're going to leave the lavender in the middle for the time being, and then see where we get to. I'm going to speak to the gardener tomorrow, like I say. But yeah, this is the vibe. Any luck, sir? Have you hit hard ground?
I found a brick. I'm trying to figure out what it's there.
Foundations of the house, perhaps? I feel like...
It looks too new a brick for the foundation of the house.
Yeah, I feel like Vicky's trying to...
Really?
I mean, you could help and dig.
I would. You just won't do.
I'm having a break and making a chai. I actually got some new chai when we were in Burford yesterday. How bougie is this? It's from Jeeves and Jericho. And it is liquid. There's nothing I like better than liquid chai. There's no faffing around with powders and clumps. Make it nice and strong. Put some milk in. Put it in my velvetizer. And I'm away. Actually very delicious. I tried it for the first time this morning and it was good. I did put espresso in it this morning, so I'm going to have it without espresso tonight and see how tasty it is. And I might make Mike a cup of tea for his hard work. I think he deserves one. Does anyone else use their velvetizer as a milk frother? And sometimes it gives you just like really smooth, nice milk, fine. Other times, so much foam, look at that. Oh, it's good. Right, we've lost the light, so we're having to call it a day. But Mike's bush is in the ground. Actually looks teeny tiny next to this massive wad of roses and stuff, but it will grow, it will grow. And we now have one last mission for the evening. My hair, I don't know what's happened to my hair, it's gone like insanely frizzy. We are loading up the granny planters and moving them elsewhere in the garden. Here is Mike on his tractor. Just kidding, that's way too heavy for me. Guys, I've had the most whirlwind morning. I meant to start vlogging this morning and actually, I was so organised when I woke up. I filmed a reel, like pre-taking the kids to school at like 7 a.m. Then realised I had done the whole thing with just my upper lash of mascara on. No mascara on the rest of my face. So I've just had to refilm that. I've had a meeting with the RJ girls to sort out new samples and stock and everything, and all the stock orders are in, which is so exciting. A few product development things in the works as well, and I've just set up a new girl who has come to help me list all my stuff on Vinted. I'm just moving this chair back, which heads up, some of it will already be live by the time this video goes live, but if not, my Vinted is thanks it's pre-loved. I have a lot of people messaging me because it's not Fleur de Force. Someone had taken my name on Vinted ages ago, so it's thanks it's pre-loved. Loads of it will have gone up. I'll have put up something on Instagram as well, but if not, there might be some stuff left. Anyway, so someone's come to help me do that, which is amazing because I've meant to have done that for the last 3 months. It's the most glorious day. I'm actually going to race over to Burford Garden Centre. I say race over, it's over an hour away. Today's the only day this week that we're able to do it because those hydrangeas that we didn't buy on Sunday have been living rent-free in my mind all night. So I've got everything done this morning. And then I'm going to watch River play her first ever cricket match this afternoon, which is so exciting. She's so excited. Their first match got rained off a couple of weeks ago, and then another match got cancelled. Let's go to Burford. I feel like it's going to be a little bit here, there, and everywhere today, but there we are. Also going to do a little outfit of the day before I run off, because there are a few things to note here. First up, this t-shirt I got sent last week. It's from Navy Grey. I would never normally spend this much money on a white t-shirt. Normally my favourite t-shirts are from H&M and they're like £4. But this is so good. It's like a linen blend. I don't know what I've done here. I think I caught it in my tripod on my way downstairs. Anyway, let's ignore that bit. That's not normally there. I love the length of the sleeves. I love the drapiness of it. Everything about it. Love it. And then the jeans. These are actually from M&S. I think they might be sold out now. They are the kind of banana shape, whatever you call them. I sized up in them because I wanted them kind of like low and slouchy, but they have the contrast panel on the side, really like. And my shoes are from Aloha's, which, how is the best way to show you this? Next to the dog bowl, super swanky. I'm gonna take one off. Low key, the most comfortable shoe on the planet. I had wanted these for absolutely ages. I'd wanted some of the frilly ones with the lace. I didn't go for those. I went for the like minky brown. I will link these exact ones. They go with everything and they are just so subtle. They are so comfortable. They kick the ass of Adidas, Samba, Gazelle, etc. Whichever ones you want. Like, they're so much more comfortable. They're so much more squishy. They have the same look. They have the same kind of sole. So much more comfy. And I love the little contrast laces as well. Yeah, I love those. Anyway, let's go. So gonna make a cheeky dirty also gonna make a cheeky dirty chai for the road because it's a long drive and I don't think there are any kind of drive-through Starbucks situations on the way. So I'm gonna make another chai like I did last night. That chai is so good. I'm going back. I might buy some more. From Burford. But I'm gonna put coffee in it because I feel like I need coffee. I made it. That was actually a gorgeous drive. Summer has finally arrived. Yeah, if you've never been to Burford Garden Centre before, I might sound crazy having driven so far to get here, but quite honestly, it's unlike anywhere else. Like, they just sell the best things. Even like their clothes and stuff, and they have a bookshop. It's excellent. Anyway, hopefully it's a little windy, so hopefully you can hear me, but I'm going to hopefully get these hydrangeas. Please say someone else hasn't bought them because I might cry. Literally all the good stuff, not even outside yet. I know exactly where they are. Please be here. This is cute. One's gone. It was there. It was there. These ones are still here. These are the smaller ones. Yes. This is it. This is the one, guys. Might have added a few little extra friends in there. Mission more than complete, and now it's time to go to cricket. I am late. Hello, guys. It's quite a lot later now because we went to the match. We got back from the match, just finished putting the kids to bed, and it's super late. Ended up being quite a late one because we went to watch River's cricket match, which went really well. She was so good. Like I said, it's her first ever match. They won, which doesn't mean that's not what I care about, but she had a great time and she came out really positive, and she also got given her school report card today and she absolutely smashed it. And I'm not one of those parents that's like, oh yeah, my kid's amazing. She hasn't really struggled, but she found the first few years of school quite hard, and she found learning to read particularly challenging. And she has extra English tuition. and she has done for a couple of years. But this year, she's worked so hard. Obviously, when you're little and you're learning to read, reading and your reading development is linked to your performance in like every other subject, because you need to be able to read to do all the other subjects. So something just clicked this year, and she's just done so well. I just couldn't be prouder. And I'm just so chuffed, because you know, when there's been a lot of tears from her and kind of a bit of heartache from us, really, because trying to get her to do stuff, and it was just making her so unhappy when she wasn't able to kind of match what her friends were doing. And now she's smashing it, and I'm so proud of her. Anyway, Mike has been working outside like an absolute Trojan while I've been putting the kids to bed for the last hour and a half. And let's go and see what he has done. He's actually power washing the patio, so I'm going to put some shoes on, otherwise I'm going to get wet socks. And with a power washer. This is currently where we're at. Mike is not happy because I've just stopped him power washing the patio. He's like, will you hurry up? It's getting dark. All of the hydrangeas are in. Mike is washing. We're actually going to put the furniture back tonight because we have a barbecue tomorrow, and then we're going to regrout the following night, maybe, depending on how Mike's feeling.
Following night?
Hang on, it doesn't like you. The following night?
I think you're by my hair right now. It's what I feel about the following night. I feel like I have not stopped.
I'm putting the man to work. Oh, don't you dare. Planted this little selection on this end. Very happy about that. And he's planted this selection on this end, which I love. And he left the lavender, like a section of the lavender in the middle, and it just didn't quite look how I wanted it to look. So I went and bought some new plants. And I think we're going to plant the whole border with all of these gorgeous, they're mostly salvia. Actually, I bought these today, which I hadn't seen anywhere else. I've only ever seen these in different colours. This is the most beautiful, like, hot pink. It's called Jemima's Gem. PBR. Salvia Jemima's Gem. I'm going to buy some seeds and see if I can grow more of these, because they only had 2. They had red ones. I didn't want red. I wanted pink. Just so gorgeous. Also love these like lilac ones, which they had at Burford. They didn't have these at the garden centre the day before. Guys, am I becoming a gardener? I'm definitely not, but I'm very into this combination. Yeah. This is also Mike's job for tomorrow. I swear, our gardener's going to come back next week and be like, Fleur, I think you've actually lost your mind. Well, hello guys. Welcome to the last and final day of this vlog. I'm actually starting this at, what was the time? 6:30. I've just got back from bringing the kids back. Well, we actually went for tea at my friend's Min's house. I haven't vlogged yet today because I've just been doing boring admin stuff. Nothing vlog worthy. However, our friends Jack and Iris are coming round for dinner tonight. It was actually supposed to be a barbecue, but the weather has been insane. I just kind of wish it would decide if it's summer or not, or we keep getting like one day of sunshine and then crazy rain. And today's been a bit of a washout, really. So anyway, for dinner tonight, I have bought a whole chicken. I'm going to spatchcock chicken, and I think I'm going to put like kimchi paste on it and do kind of peri-peri chicken vibes. I'm not even sure if we're going to barbecue or if we're just going to put it in the oven, to be honest, because it's actually quite cold outside. And then I bought these. It's going to be like a grocery haul from M&S. Bought the food in M&S, not just any food. I bought these tomatoes, which I love. They're a bit of a treat. It's a box of Isle of Wight tomatoes, but I absolutely love how they give you like a selection of all the different kinds. So I'm going to make a tomato salad with that. Also got some spring onion, cucumber, and put a little bit of red onion in there, garlic, vinegar, olive oil, mix it all up. Delicious. I'm also going to make some of, my friend Floss makes this incredible green sauce that she puts with her chicken. Well, she puts it with everything, and it's so good. And it's basically coriander, mayonnaise, and garlic. Sometimes I put a little bit of lemon juice in it too, and it's super delicious. So you literally just whizzle that up. I've got some sourdough baguettes. And then I'm also going to do a little bit of pesto rigatoni with asparagus. So yeah, come and cook with me. I also thought those grey bits.
It's cold outside. CC5. Oh, the Coca-Cola stickers.
He's only 3. One dish done. Long gone in bed.
Yeah, thank you.
What the hell is
Are you
this?
guys like, yeah, that means yes! Oh my gosh,
My
Jack is
whole family are
obsessed.
Day I went 3 days, but it's mostly 2. In a room at the office, I literally...
This is a feast for a Wednesday night. I feel like it probably should be a weekend.
Seating plan?
There's not a seating plan, but I'm just going to highlight Mike's fashion choices today.
Look, this is not a fashion choice today. This is a fashion choice right this second.
For life. For life.
Sliders.
I married him.
Sliders.
I married
Forever.
him. And we've got the football on. Oh, God. Becky Bell, what do you think of this? Hello.
We're gonna be
So
getting-
busy, you
We're going
know.
to be
Icy.
like we are. That's
Very spicy.
They cooked in the chicken juice.
Very nice.
sunglasses.
Somehow, I've been talked
Oh,
into
yeah.
watching the football with a dog.
The big
But I made this ice cream for the Ninja Creamy with the kids at the weekend, and it's not one of those healthy ones that everyone makes. It's cream, raspberries, and condensed milk.
yummy.
It's so good. The Ninja Creamy is coming into itself, into its own again.
It's just on
Now
some creative
summer's here.
personality.
It's back. The Ninja Creamy's back, baby. And I'm not gonna lie, I might just fall asleep for the
Are
rest
you
of
happy
this.
that there's only 2% battery on your?
Yeah.
So
There's
you
going to be
can't- you
no
can't
no
film
more
it.
vlogging of this. Who are you? Vicky was actually just watching the football. She's moved now. You are the most ridiculous dog. Look at the position she's sat in. Back legs are like,
It's a little
are you a baby? Look at her, she's watching that.
She's in this ball.
You gonna chase
They've
the
got a
ball?
That'd be awesome.
Can you get it,
can I
Vicky?
head
Where is it?
Don't wind her up.
Can you get it, Vicky? Hey guys, I'm just hopping on to finish this vlog because I was going to finish it yesterday at the football. We won the football, by the way, I'm sure you all know that. But I fell asleep during the second half, so I didn't finish vlogging last night. But I'm actually going to Taste of London Festival today with Dyson. And I was going to finish the vlog, but then I thought I might as well vlog today because it is a gloriously sunny day. I've got shorts on. Not that you can see, I'll show you in a minute. After the last 2 weeks of solid rain, this is just so exciting. We've got all sorts of stuff going on today as well with Riv's school. So Riv's got her assembly that she's leading at school, but then we've also got a big school concert tonight. So I've got to go to London in the middle between those two. Dashing down to London, and I've got 4 hours with the Dyson team at Taste of London, which is a food festival I've never been before. So I thought, why not vlog it? I'm going to show you my outfit before I leave. I'm actually using a vintage Chanel bag that I haven't used in ages. It's my backpack. I love this so much. It's a 90s vintage Chanel backpack that I don't use enough. I find backpacks quite hard to wear, but anyway, I've got it out today. I'm actually taking my laptop, which I'm hoping isn't an error, but I need to do some editing on the train. So I'm wearing that. And then the rest of my outfit is shorts. I haven't worn denim shorts in absolutely ages, but these are actually super cute because they kind of look like a skirt. These are from Free People, and they have loads of fabric in the leg, so they're super flowy. They kind of look like a little skirt. They're very short for me, but I'm loving them. Then my belt is from Cezanne. This little top is Rixo, which I've had for a couple of years and I love it. I've got my Tiger's Eye T-bar. I think I'm going to change this for the talk, which I'll show you because we're actually launching that today. Very exciting. I think I'm going to change that for the talk with the Stella pendant. I'm going to go and do that now. I'll hop up to the office because I don't actually have a talk yet. I'm going to go get one from the office. And then my vintage Chanel backpack. And my trainers, I've got on my grotty old Nike Kill Shots. These are my absolute favourite summer trainers. And again, haven't worn them in absolutely ages. I don't know what this camera is doing, but here we go. This is what I'm wearing for the food festival today. And I also did fake tan my legs yesterday because they were ghostly pale. And actually, I used the Saint-Tropez dark mousse, put it on, put long pyjama bottoms on so I didn't stain my bed sheets, put it on right before bed, and I'm very happy. I feel like I don't have any streaks. It's a good colour. Do you guys know what a talk is? I feel like... Mike, do you know what a talk is?
That's where people have a conversation with each other.
No, Mike doesn't know what a talk is. I wonder how many of you guys know. Let me know in the comments if you know what a talk is, or if you're like, what is she talking about? Spelt T-O-R-Q-U-E. You're about to find out if you don't know because I'm going to show you. in the office. Very quiet up here. This is the talk, and we've designed it. It's got a little hook closure, but it fits all of our pendants. So if you already have some Raven James pendants, any of them will fit onto the talk. It's £79 as well, so if you are kind of adding it to your collection, it's a really good price point for kind of a different look, for like loads of different looks if you've got a few of our pendants. It looks really good with our Lumi pendants as well. So chic, guys, so chic. I love it. Why didn't we do these sooner? Try it with my T-bar. So cool. Like I said, it just works with all of our pendants. We were so happy when we sampled it. We're like, this is just great. It's like a whole nother, gives a whole nother life to all of your pieces. So cute. Anyway, that's what I'm wearing. I will be back with you when I'm in London because I'm now heading on this crazy school run and assemblies, etc. So I will see you around lunchtime. Guys, I found my partner in snacking for the day. Lucy, me and Lucy are ready to eat our way around Taste of London. And the weather is unbelievable. It is sweltering. I am so happy. It's supposed to be like this for like the next week. Yeah, baby. Before we start eating any food, Lucy's demoing. This is what my floor looks like pretty much every day. Sprinkles, mud. So I actually cannot believe I'm saying this, but I actually filmed the next few sections in slow motion once again. I thought those days were over, but no! So here I am on a voiceover, showing you us playing a hilarious game on the Dyson stand, using a mini fan and a ball. Actually, we stayed here for ages playing this because it was so much fun and we just were having such a laugh. Lucy sucked, I was great at it. Not. And then we went round and tried all of the most delicious food, including this black cod, which was, I think it was the winner of like the best dish in the whole festival. It was delish. We also got given loads of freebies just as we were walking around, including a Dr. Beckman stain pen, which I actually buy myself, which is so great. There are loads of freebies as you're going around from actual food companies, but there's also food you can buy from some of London's best restaurants that have stands all around. It's basically any food lover's absolute dream, and we had an amazing day. Good evening, guys. I am back now from the mad dash of London. I actually cannot believe I filmed half of that footage in slow motion. Fail. Ultimate vlogging fail. I'm actually now back in my bathroom and I'm just getting ready to take all of my makeup off, which is a glorious time on a hot afternoon, is it not? I really don't think there is a better feeling. We had the most amazing evening. After I left London, I dashed back to Ripper's school kind of summer fair concert type thing, and we just had such a nice time. Riv was singing, she was standing behind the tallest kid in the year, so we literally couldn't see her on stage at all, but that was fine because she had a great time. She loved it, she had fun playing with her friends, and it was just really just a lovely evening. And now I'm back. It's so hot in the house. We've actually got the air conditioning unit. We've got like a portable air conditioning unit. We actually bought it the year I was pregnant with Enzo, so it's 4 years old now. It's really chunky and it's really noisy, but it does the job. But because we've only got one, we literally have everybody sleeping in our room. So we have both children on their single mattresses pulled onto our bedroom floor. So we're all squished into the air-conditioned room together. Piggy is currently in there as well. Back home after a sweaty day in the sunshine. I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. I've had such a nice week, just really chilled, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing a variety of things from my week. Take my makeup off and then we'll go say hi to my... Oh, there is literally no better feeling than a clean face. Found him, guys. He's finally come in after... You spend all your evenings in the garden. Sometimes I don't know what you're doing. It just disappears in the garden.
Basically just, like, fettling, making all the vegetables nice. Strawberries. Some news on the strawberries.
Enzo scrumped the strawberries?
The little wild strawberries Enzo was scrumped, yes.
The big strawberries?
Big strawberries, and someone might have had a little nibble at some of them
An
already.
animal.
But the good news is because we got so many, there's still some there. The animals and the strawberries. Anyway, I was just coming on to say goodnight because we're going to bed now. So long, farewell. You're supposed to say Auf Wiedersehen, adieu. Auf Wiedersehen, adieu.